Hi, I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Today I'm trying to do basically 3 requested videos in one. I've already filmed it and it was horrible, so I'm going to try doing a different camera angle. But I get requested all the time to share how I store my jewelry, how I store my small leather goods, and how I store my handbags. I'm not going to do a closet tour or anything like that. There's one on Instagram from ages ago, and there's several that show. I just have a whole lot of shelves where bags can go too deep. It's not, to me it's an exciting closet, but for a YouTube video, absolutely not. There's some really beautiful closets on YouTube. But I am going to show you how I store my things to keep them organized and to keep them nice and to keep them, you know, where they'll stay as good as they can for as long as they can. So I'm actually going to take the camera and try not to shake it because it's not going to work with the tripod. I'm going to hold it and film. So let me get that set up for you. So Lola decided she would join us. She's very into handbags today and sniffing her bed. Say hello. Yes, it's very hot out. I know, you just went out. So let's get back to the organization. So as you can see, this is how I keep them. They're all in baskets on shelves in my closet. So let's start with the smaller one first. And if you want to see this particular one unboxed, I do have this on my entire Chanel collection video. So in the front are Hermes Bastias, then it goes to card cases, and then to coin purses, and something from Louis Vuitton in the back. Oh, probably a luggage tag. So this is the smallest one. And then the next one, I actually have them out of order. Let me switch them because that's the way I do them in my closet. Hang on. Okay, so the next one is a slightly larger small leather goods. And in here I have my Longchamp cosmetic pouches. These did not come with dust bags. The Bastias also do not come with dust bags, or they would be in one. And then I have my Dior wallet. I have some Chanel small leather goods in here, and not everything is in here because some things are in my my handbag at the moment. And then anything that's larger, like this one, it's hard to do with one hand, but anything that's a bigger piece, I have this stuffed with air paper, and then just moving back on through wallets. So I have those, and I always kind of keep them in the same place so that you know that I know which way they are. It is literally 100 degrees, and she just covered herself up. Yes, she is very strange. So the next one, I have key pouches. I have Louis Vuitton key clays. I have some luggage tags. I keep my clutches in here. So these are my wallet on a chains, my Tory Burch, a cute little one from Longchamp. And then the last one, I have the mini pochettes from Louis Vuitton in the front. I have a cosmetic pouch, and then my diorama wallet on the chain, and then my pochette accessories. And so, like I said, anything like this is going to be stuffed with air paper. Anything that needs to kind of keep its structure. So I keep all of these on a shelf, and they are very easy for me to access. So now let me show you 2 examples of handbags. Okay, so for handbags, I'm going to show you one Speedy and one Chanel. Hello, darling. And because I have 3 Speedies, I have a lot of Chanels, so this is very typical of how I store my bags. In the dust bag, like this, and for a Speedy, I have it completely stuffed with air paper. And you can get these anywhere. I save them from packages. So you can buy them if you want to, but I always save them. I actually have trash bags full of them up in different closets because they're really handy for handbags and anything like that. So it's just completely stuffed with air paper. And then in the bottom of the bag, I leave the strap coiled up like this. And they have so far kept their structure and been very well. So no matter what the bag is, if it's never full, totally, if it's a Gucci Disco, which, you know what, I should probably show you the Gucci, because that one is, I do store that one differently. So I will grab that one and show you that one. But the rest of them are all going to be extremely similar to this, the Antigona, everything. Anything if a strap can come off, it's inside the bag, and it just has the dust bag on it. So for Chanel, that's a little bit more intricate and complicated. I really want to make sure that these last me a lifetime, so I am very cautious when I store them. So this one here is my classic black, and I keep it, of course, in the dust bag. And then, as you can see, I keep tissue paper on the chain. And then inside I have the felts that came with it. One that goes up here to protect it from the zipper, and then the second one right here. And the most important thing on the classic flaps, I keep the chains inside. Can you see how the chains are both in the center? On accident once on my jumbo, the chain kind of laid across the bubble wrap and left a tiny mark in the upper flap there. So I make sure the chains are not touching anything, and again, just filled with bubble wrap. And the point of this here is to keep the chains from making indentations. The medium flap, people really go back and forth on whether to store it upright or rather to lay it down. I do both. I kind of rotate, but if I do have it laying down, I have it on a layer of bubble wrap. I do not have it laying on a hard surface. So just to make sure it stays puffy and you know, enjoyable for many years. And let me grab that Disco, because I do store that one a little bit differently. Okay, so for the last one, I do want to show you a Disco in case you have a similar style bag. And I do store it the way that it came to me, and it has kept it very nice. So let me just show you this. I've kept the little plastic that went around this, but if you don't have that, you could always just wrap some tissue paper. But I undo the strap and I wrap it around the bag. The shortest one up here, and then looping around here. I used to store my old one, I'd always leave the strap together and put it down in the bag, and I noticed that the strap started to kind of get some waves in it. Really wasn't a big deal. As soon as you put it on crossbody, it would straighten out, but I have just found that this works a lot better. And again, it is stuffed with air paper. Cannot say enough good things about air paper. So the last thing I get asked about is jewelry storage. So I'm going to show you that next. I do always get asked to do like an entire collection of my jewelry. That's not ever going to happen because that video would be so long, and the pieces are so old, like you couldn't find them. It's I've been collecting jewelry for over 20-something years. I just absolutely love it. But I did discover these jewelry boxes a long time ago. They do still carry them. They're not going to be the exact same as mine. Mine are, again, probably 10+ years old. I have one set that is from HSN and one set that is from QVC. I am not good with links, and since they don't have the exact same ones anymore, if you just go on their websites and type in anti-tarnish jewelry box, and when I turn the camera around and show you, I'll tell you the exact names that they were called when I purchased them. So they do still carry them. They're probably slightly different, but they work wonders on your jewelry. I never have to do anything more than just take a small, just a soft jewelry polishing cloth that you can get at Target or any, you know, drugstore like that, and that's it. The jewelry stays really nice. So let me show you how I do that. Before I show you the jewelry, just a little goodbye from Sleeping Lola. Okay, for jewelry, I'm going to show you how they are stacked first. So even though these are different brands and different sizes, very easy to fit down in a drawer, or if you want it on your dresser. So the first one I'm going to show you is from This is HSN, and it is from the brand Colleen's Prestige, or you can just type in Prestige. And you can see there's just little compartments. It has a strong magnet, and it just like lets you keep all of your things nice and organized. And then the next one is from QVC, and I believe the name of this one was Silver Safekeeper. And this is like a velvet, where this is like a faux leather. And just again, small little compartments there. And then the last two that I'm going to share with you are, this one is also from QVC, and it has much, turn it around, much larger compartments, so you have chunkier pieces of jewelry that you can fit that in there. And this one, I need to turn that around too, but this is again the Prestige line, and they have different colored linings, or at least they used to. I'm not quite sure. It's very hard. It's a very good magnet, which you need because to keep the tarnish off, you need to keep the air out. So just a lot of little compartments here, and they do stack, which I really like. That makes it very easy. So that's a good idea, especially if you're like me and you like Tiffany. Tiffany tarnishes quite easily, and these really do help a lot, and they don't take up a lot of room. They have all kinds of styles, sizes, one's just for rings, one's just for bracelets, all sorts of things. So I hope that that was helpful for everyone who's been asking, and thank you so much for watching, and forgive my appearance. It is so hot. I am already ready for fall and it's not even July yet, but I hope that was helpful, and I hope to talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.